Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Nostalgia Unboxings. Today we're doing part 2 of the Ikoria Lair of Behemoths Collectors Booster box unboxing, opening rather. And I'd recommend watching the first part first, for obvious reasons, I guess. And I'll link that in the description for you guys if you find this video first. So I kind of apologize also, the other video ended up being pretty damn long, so I'll try to kind of cut it down, make it a little bit faster this time, while still keeping all the great content that you've come to not expect from me. But so yeah, let's get into it here. We have the shiny box and our final 6 packs of Ikoria. Put it right there so you guys can all see. And let's get cracking. So, so we have a Kraken token and a soldier. We have Vulpikeet. That looks cool. Why did I flip that? We have Convolute. Pacifism again. Almighty Brushwag. Got that one last time as well. Regal Leosaur. Oh, that looks pretty rad. I like how its little mane is its frills. Bastion of Remembrance. Foil Swamp. That looks really, really cool. Man, foil lands are some of the best things ever. Like, can we all agree on that? Herald of the Forgotten, our first rare. 6 colorless and 2 white. It looks like just a cat with horns and wings. Creature, cat beast, and it's a flying. When Herald of the Forgotten enters the battlefield, if you cast it, return any number of target permanent cards with cycling abilities from your graveyard to the battlefield. And it's a 6/6, and wow, that is an awesome effect actually. Shame it is pretty expensive to play, but that is really cool. I like that card a lot. Next up, we have a borderless Lava Brink Venturer for 2 colorless and a white. Creature, human soldier. As Lava Brink Venturer enters the battlefield, choose odd or even. Oh man, this is going to be great. Lava Brink Venturer has protection from each converted mana cost of the chosen value. That's freaking sweet. That's a fun card. Mythos of Brokos, 2 colorless, 2 green, and it's a sorcery. I like that cave painting looking art. Oh, okay, sorry, that I did not expect to see these colors in the effect, but sorcery. If blue or black was spent to cast this what? Oh, okay, that's a very funky ability. If blue or black was spent to cast a spell, search your library for a card, put that card into your graveyard, then shuffle your library. Return up to 2 permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. So it's kind of a very expensive, strange tutor, but a tutor nonetheless. Insatiable Hemophage. That's a pretty cool art. Looks like some sort of hellspawn. We got another Cloud Piercer. Gem Razor, the cover card. Look at that. Shame it is not foil, but I still dig it. It is 3 colorless and a green. Creature beast. Mutate for 1 colorless and 2 green. Reach, trample. And whenever this creature mutates, destroy target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. And it is a 4/4. So that's a pretty solid card. Oh wait, is this our Anguirus, I think, is the Godzilla version of this card, which we got a foil of previously. We have the King of Monsters again, Godzilla Primeval Champion. From Titanoth Rex. Is this did we get a different Godzilla last time? I don't really remember now. But, let's read it. Trample, cycling 1 colorless and a green, and when you cycle Titanoth Rex, put a trample counter on target creature you control. And it is an 11/11 for 9 mana total. And the final card on the back is Majestic Auricorn. pack number 2. And we get a nice foily beast and a human soldier. Imposing Vantasaur. Tentative Connection. Oh, that's a cute art. Oh, that's a new Planeswalker, isn't it? Cavern Whisperer. That's cool. I like that art. Freaking freaky lizard. Gust of Wind. Parcel Beast. That's sweet. That looks so good in foil. I like it. Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. That's an alright looking foil. Kind of cool art though. A Foil Island. Xerus, the Writhing Storm. Our first mythic, and it is 2 colorless. First mythic of the day, rather. 2 colorless, 1 green, 1 blue, and 1 red. Legendary creature, Snake Leviathan. Flying. Whenever an opponent draws a card, except the first one they draw in each of their draw steps, create a 1/1 green snake creature token. Whenever Xerus, the Writhing Storm, deals combat damage to a player, you and that player each draw that many cards. So that's an interesting effect, I suppose. Is this a reprint, actually? I feel like I've seen this card before, but maybe it was in the spoilers. Kahira, the Orphan Guard. 1 colorless and 2 hybrid green-white. Legendary creature, Cat Beast. A lot of things have cat in them. I feel like Magic had a lot more creature types to draw from than just this. It seems like everything is like a cat, a horror, and a dinosaur. Companion. Each creature card in your starting deck is a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast card, and like that's like 3 of the cards that I just mentioned, 3 of the types. Vigilance. Each other creature you control that's a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast gets +1/+1 and has vigilance, and it is a 3/2. So that's kind of an interesting quadruple tribal deck? Pentuple tribal deck kind of thing with this little +1/+1. That's a weird Lord ability, I guess, but for like a guaranteed card, I mean, yeah, that's kind of an interesting idea that Wizards came up with. Oh, another mythic? Holy shit. And it's a foil, and it's a really broken card now that I see the name. Winota, Joiner of Forces. 2 colorless, 1 green, and a white. Legendary creature, Human Warrior. Whenever it, you know what? You guys can read this, but just know, for those of you that are not Magic the Gathering players, it is a very, very powerful effect that basically gives you free creatures every time it attacks. It is quite nuts, and it is a 4/4. Majestic Auricorn. Vulpikeet again. This is the regular alternate art. Oh, well, this is the comic book art, rather. The other one, the foil one we got, was the regular art. I mixed that up. Rogren Triome. Have we gotten all the Triomes? I think we've only gotten 4, actually. Very cool. So it is a Island Mountain Plains. Taps for one of those 3 colors. Blue, red, or white. And it enters battlefield tapped, of course, and has cycling 3. Baby Godzilla Ruin Reborn foil. 1 colorless and a blue. It is the alternate of Polywing Symbiote. Oh yeah, is that the fairy dragon thing? I don't remember. Creature Frog. Each creature spell you cast costs 1 colorless less to cast if it has Mutate. And whenever you cast a creature spell, if it has Mutate, draw a card, then discard a card. So it is a pretty spicy engine there for Mutate decks. And a foil Cavern Whisperer at the end. Straighten that out, and we'll go on to pack number 3. Still no Space Godzilla Death Corona. Ooh, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed, pretty bummed if I don't pull it. Not that it was ever guaranteed. So we have a foil Shark with flying shark on the backside. It is the other human soldier that we've gotten like 5 times already. We have Blood Curdle. Yeah, it's a sweet looking art. That looks really good in foil. Windscarred Crag foil. That looks nice. I love foil lands, even if they're only common tap lands. Ferocious Tigorilla. Mutual Destruction. General's Enforcer. Foil Ralgren Crystal. Little mono rock there. Foil Plains. Titan Hunter. Or the first rare of the pack. I like the Chainsaw Spear. It's a very nice touch. Would that even be a spear anymore? Like, I mean, you're not going to thrust with the chainsaw, right? But it is 4 colorless and 1 black. Creature Human Warrior. At the beginning of each player's end step, if no creatures died this turn, Titan Hunter deals 4 damage to that player. It has 1 colorless and a black. Sacrifice a creature, you gain 4 life. And the flavor text is monster or human. My rate's the same. This is a 4/5. So it's a pretty thick boy for 5 total mana. Very cool. Voracious Great Shark Extended Art. 3 colorless and 2 blue. The very cool, very scary looking art. This would be probably awesome in foil too. Creature Shark, obviously. It is a rare. Flash. When Voracious Great Shark enters the battlefield, counter target artifact or creature spell. That's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet, dude. A 5-drop, basically counter spell that also gives you a 5/4 shark. That's sweet. I like that a lot. Cub Warden, 3 colorless and 1 white. Cat. Mutate, 2 colorless and 2 white. If you cast a spell for its mutate cost, put it over under target human creature, non-human creature you own. Ugh, man, I mixed that up a lot. Under target non-human creature you own. They mutate into the creature on top plus all abilities from under it. Lifelink, and whenever this creature mutates, create 2 1/1 white cat creature tokens with lifelink, and it is a 3/5. So he makes little mutant kitties every time he mutates. Dreamtail Heron. Migratory Greathorn. Oh, Luca Coppercoat Outcast. We got our first Planeswalker. 3 colorless and 2 red. It is a mythic rare, as the majority of Planeswalkers tend to be. Legendary Planeswalker Luca. And he was on the other red card we got too a few packs ago with his little tiger friend. And his +1, he has a lot of text, but I will read it anyway because Planeswalkers are cool. So he starts out with 5 loyalty. His +1 ability is exile the top 3 cards of your library. Creature cards exiled this way gain. You may cast this card from exile as long as you control a Luca Planeswalker. -2 ability is exile target creature you control, then reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card with higher converted mana cost. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest onto the bottom of your library in a random order. And a -7 is each creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. And the library, for those unfamiliar, it just means deck, your deck. We got Mothra Supersonic Queen, the alternate of Luminous Broodmoth. 2 colorless and 2 white, also a mythic. Creature Insect. Flying. Whenever a creature you control without flying dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control, with a flying counter on it. 3/4. And you could use cards that prevent counters from being put on creatures to basically infinitely regenerate your creatures, and that's pretty sweet. We have a foil Glowstone Recluse. And with that, we begin our 4th. Oh my gosh, okay, well, for some reason I thought I only had 1 more pack after this, because I miscounted or something. I don't know, brain fart. So we are on our 4th pack. Math is definitely not my strong suit. We have a foil cat with lifelink. And another human soldier. We have Lava Serpent. And so this card art, I'm going to be honest with you guys. There's a monster from Monster Hunter Online, the Chinese version. It's like the Chinese game that never got localized and is now dead after 2 years. but there's a monster, and it's like official art on the Monster Hunter wiki. Has like almost this exact same shape and the fins and everything. So like I don't know, maybe some tracing is going on at Wizards because it doesn't have this thick tail though. I think it kind of ends like that, but the whole shape is like perfect. Like it looks like you could trace it over completely and make that monster. So I don't know, that's a random interesting fact about a common that no one's gonna care about. Blossoming Sands, another tap land that gives you 1 life. Nice foil. Durable Coil Bug. Oh, it's a giant roly-poly. Sweet. Mysterious Egg. Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time? That joke never gets old, does it? Escape Protocol. Porcuparrot. I don't know why. Parrot heads on things that aren't parrots look terrifying and out of place. Especially the way this guy drew it with its bulging eyes. Foil Forest. Oh, that looks really cool. Our rare is Dismantling Wave, 2 colorless and a white. Sorcery. It looks like this is from the Commander decks. For each opponent, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment that player controls. So that's definitely a Commander card. Cycling 6 colorless and 2 white. Discard this card, draw a card. That's kind of a prohibitive cycling cost, but okay. And when you cycle Dismantling Wave, destroy all artifacts and enchantments. And now the cycling cost makes sense. So it's a very cool card for you white Commander players. Ruinous Ultimatum. 2 colorless, 2 red, 3 white, and 2 black. Sorcery. Destroy all non-land permanents your opponents control. This is freaking sweet. This card's a bomb. It's a shame that it's so expensive to play. But yeah, in Commander, that definitely seems like a spicy meatball. Bonder's Enclave. It's a pretty cool foil. Tap, add 1 colorless, and then 3 colorless, tap, draw card. Activate this ability only if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. There's a sanctuary that reveals itself only to those graced by the Eluda, the mystical connection between Bonder and monster. That's very cool, and it's a land that gives you free draws, which is super great. We have Regal Leosaur. Oop, that was 2 cards instead of 1. Huntmaster Liger. Zagoth Triome. Man, we're getting so many Triomes, holy crap. It's the same as the other ones, it's just cycling and it adds 1 of each of the 3 and comes in tapped. We have Dorat, the perfect pet. This is the one I was thinking of, the Fairy Dragon. By the way, Sprite Dragon is its original card. 1 colorless and... why do I keep saying colorless? 1 blue and 1 red. Creature Fairy Dragon. Flying and haste. And whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Sprite Dragon. So it is a little card with big aspirations that will, get out of control if someone doesn't deal with it quickly. Dreamtail Heron and foil. And that concludes pack number 4. 2 packs left. We have our cat token. We have Wingfold Terran. Aegis Turtle. That's pretty cool. Savai Sabertooth. Patagia Tiger. Duskfang Mentor. Splendor Mare. I like the horns on that, they look pretty rad. We have a foil mountain. Oh, this one looks sweet too. And I'm very happy with just the foil basics I've been getting. Curious Herd is our rare. Also from the Commander decks. 3 colorless and 1 green. It is an instant. Choose target opponent. You create X 3/3 green beast creature tokens, where X is the number of artifacts that player controls. So that's some spicy tech against artifact decks. Give you a big army of 3/3 beasts. If you don't break camp as you leave, you'll return to find it broken for you. Jonald, Mission Naturalist. We have Yidaro, Wandering Monster, 5 colorless and 2 red. Legendary creature, dinosaur turtle, trample and haste, cycling, one colorless and a red. And when you cycle Yidaro, wandering monster, shuffle it into your library from your graveyard. If you've cycled a card named Yidaro, wandering monster, 4 more times this game, put it onto the battlefield from your graveyard instead. That's freaking cool! So it comes out for free, well, not for free, but from multiple cycling investments. That's still really, really cool. That's a sweet concept. I like that card a lot. We have Garuda, Doom of Deaths. We have gotten the, I believe it was Gigon in the last video. From this, it is a 4 colorless, 2 hybrid white-black mana. Legendary creature, Demon Kraken. And I will not read this one. It is a 6/6, as we have read it in the previous video. Cloud Piercer. Pouncing Shore Shark. Oh, that looks so cool! I love, like, the whole pink top thing with all the spikes. That looks sweet. 4 colorless and a blue. Man, you guys gotta make those shark tribal decks now. Creature, Shark Beast. Very cool. I'm tempted to read that, but I know it'll just make the video longer. Snapdax, Apex of the Hunt. In the mythic rare, and it's not full art, extended art, or whatever. 1 colorless and 1 red, 1 white, and 1 black. Legendary creature, Dinosaur Cat Nightmare. See what I mean? See what I mean? Literally all 3. Mutate, 2 colorless, 1 hybrid black-red, and 2 white. It is a 3/5 with double strike, and whenever this creature mutates, it deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls, and you gain 4 life. So he pings you without letting them ping you. Destroya, perfect life form. Oh, I was kind of excited about getting this one too, just because I think it looks really cool. 2 colorless and 2 red. It is the alternative Everquill Phoenix, which I think we might have actually gotten previously. Creature, Phoenix, mutate, 3 colorless and 1 red. Flying. Whenever this creature mutates, create a red artifact token named Feather. Oh yeah, that's right, yeah, so we have gotten this one, and it is a 4/4. Very cool. And our final card is Archipelagor in foil. And this is it. We have not pulled Death Corona yet. This is our last chance. The final pack. Let's go. Come on, baby. We have a Kraken with the Soldier. We have Foil Wilt. That looks kind of cool. Wait. Oh, it's like all a bunch of weapons. That kind of reminds me of the Parasite anime. Very much so, in fact. Unlikely Aid. Oh my god, Honey. Wow, I am dumb as hell. Honey Mammoth. That's cute. A lot cuter than what I originally tried to pronounce there. Like it's blue and orange-ish yellow kind of color scheme. Reminds me a lot of Tigrex from Monster Hunter, which is one of my favorite monsters from that game. So it's very much tickles my fancy to see other cards sharing that palette. We have Foil Swiftwater Cliffs, Footfall Crater. I don't know, the camera's like focus is being kind of weird. It looks like it's... Come on. Why does it look a little fuzzy to me? Momentum Rumbler. Foil Forest. And a different art from the previous ones we've gotten. Call the Coppercoats. 2 colorless and 1 white. An instant also from the... Does each one just have one from the EDH deck, I guess? Maybe I've been missing that and I'm just, you know, really dumb. Strive. This spell costs 1 colorless and 1 white more to cast for each target beyond the first. Choose any number of target opponents. Create X 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens, where X is the number of creatures those opponents control. So yeah, that is a great way to build an army very quickly for only 3 mana potentially. And the flavor text is, when the alarm crystals flash, Dranith's finest answer the call. Some of these names are very complicated. We have another Lurus of the Dream Den. So, I didn't really know in the previous video, but apparently that Lurus we pulled is worth like 30 bucks. At least for now, until everyone stops buying it because it gets banned. Which is freaking awesome, especially now that we have another one in non-foil. Yorion, Sky Nomad. 3 colorless, 2 hybrid, white-blue. Legendary creature, Bird Serpent. That art is fantastic in foil. Although the actual, like, everything's foil because the art is just so thin where they decided to make it not foil. Just I don't know, it kind of looks funky. So, where was I? Legendary creature, Bird Serpent, Companion. Your starting deck contains at least 20 cards more than the minimum deck size. If this card is your chosen companion, you may cast it once from outside the game. Yup. Flying, and when Yorion enters the battlefield, exile any number of other non-land permanents you own and control. Return those cards to the battlefield at the beginning of the next end step, and it is a 4/5. So he blinks everything, which can be a very powerful effect indeed. Next up, we have Porky Parrot, Migratory Greathorn, Cub Warden. Oh, this art looks freaking sweet. There's 3 colorless and a white. Oh yeah, we've had this one already. This is the one that makes little tokens. Finally, no Death Corona. Durant, the perfect pet again. Sad. Our final card is a foil Cloud Piercer, comic book art. And that concludes this collector's booster unboxing. So, yeah, I'm kind of bummed that we didn't get the Death Corona. I would have been happy with even just a non-foil one, but it was not in the cards, so to speak, for me today. But well, you know, maybe there will be a next time, or I could just get it secondhand, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me unbox all these cards. And I would love it if you guys also went to check out part 2 if you haven't already, and vice versa, I guess, although it's weird saying that here. Anyway, forget that part. But yeah, thank you guys so much. And if you guys want to see more of this, you know, drop it in the comments, and I'd be happy to oblige if budget permits, I guess. And, you know, subscribe if you haven't. If you have, there's some stuff you gotta do. And then you can also, you know, like or dislike the video, man. So that'd be really cool, and I'd really appreciate it all. So thank you so much, and have a great one, guys. See you next week. Bye-bye.